I'm Ben, and this is my auto watering plant pot called the FlowerShower. And this is the brains of the operation, my partner Fig. We put our heads together at the Fuse makerspace and tried to figure out how we're going to make all these components, take readers from the sensors, and figure out when to give our plant some water. But before we build anything, we want to draw some sketches and make some schematics so we understand how our things are going to work together. Then we get down and do some coding. And we even wrote a couple custom functions to make things easier. Next, we'll run a flash and we'll try our project out. And we see we're getting some readings from the dry soil, and we're seeing them on our Adafruit dashboard. And we made a manual button so we can water to test. We push the button and we get some water. That's a good sign. We're getting the readings. The soil's dry. The soil's dry, but when we move it and we stick it in the water for a test, we see pretty quickly that we're getting the reading that it's wet. So we know this stuff's working. It's going to be charted out on the graphs, although it's not happening for a few minutes. That's based on our code. Here's some values that we're also sending to that Adafruit dashboard through these feeds that we created. And we set it up to send us an email when there's an alert, when it's really low, or whatever triggers we decide on from our data that we're bringing. Oops, oh man, I think it's time for a break, Fig. What do you say, buddy? So we went on a class field trip and we looked at some environments where they have some of these types of tools in situ, working to make things better. It was great seeing these things in action, so we came back to the Fuse makerspace to finish our project. We put up our stuff on Hackster just to make sure everybody in the future wants to see what we did, they can learn about it. And we used the Zapier system to send these emails, like I talked about before. Looks like we've got too many. We'll have to fix that. And here is our final working system. We've got the pump and the sensor and the plant and the pot. We're pumping water. We got some rocks for a little nice ambiance. And that is our FlowerShower project. And that's our lunch.